Love it in.
You have to say that, you know, those two matches, the Mertens match and the Hallett match, they were battles in the heat of the day. This is a little more manageable for players and maybe more of an advantage.
Very nice
Love
start.
30.
We saw the opening point. She took that second serve, thumped it down the line, and she's won 50% of her points on the second serve return in this tournament. So one of her strengths.
I think over the course of this
15,
match,
30.
it will make a difference who is able to play most often inside the court, inside the baseline. Swiatek looks to do her work in that area, but Cirstea, she's been formidable.
Good width from Cirstea.
15, 40.
Very much in control of her ground strokes. Would be a perfect start for her.
Thirty, 40.
Forehand of Swiatek barely dropping in.
Ms.
Didn't
Cirstea
middle
would
it.
like to see replay of the in-call on the left near sideline.
Must have got very much the outside of this line, I suspect.
Going to be the play for Swiatek. Started with the placement of the first serve. And even though Cirstea was in the middle of the court after the return, it opened up both sides for Swiatek. She can go either way with that forehand.
Yes.
Just making a fourth main draw appearance here at the Australian Open. Swiatek reached this stage in 2020.
Cirstea well inside the baseline on that second serve. And when she moved forward at contact, she moved at an angle, so cutting off more space That ball getting on Swiatek even quicker.
Game, Cirstea.
Perfect start for Cirstea, breaking
First game.
1-love.
15-love.
Yeah, she kind of talked a little bit about after her last win into the round of 16 for the 6th time at a major in a row since winning Roland Garros. She kind of talked about knowing it and feeling a little more pressure because of it. But she said, that's something I don't want to think about, and I'm continuing to work on it. Trying to play her best, but not add to the expectations that can prevent that.
$30-love.
There's Iga's coach. Hasn't been with her for too long now. It's Thomas Witkarowski. Just came on board this year.
$30-15.
It's in the bottom corner of the screen.
Yeah, it was a very positive breakup with the coach that actually, you know, had been with her for quite some time, helped her win Roland Garros. Decided she needed a different voice and needed to keep moving different direction.
No opportunity missed there from Cirstea. Had
30 on.
Swiatek very much on the back foot. A ball taken out of the air would have been the answer.
That's a fantastic serve. Not only
40-30.
good pace, but placement as well. And it's always a challenge for any player, but especially a young player when, you know, they switch coaches after having someone for such a long time. And we kind of look at the tennis on court, but that's always a factor, just getting used to a different voice again.
Game, Cirstea.
Best possible start for the Romanian.
Cirstea leads by 2 games to love.
And this is Cirstea just putting Swiatek under pressure. Had to step back, but didn't give up a lot of ground behind that baseline, and not the right shot from Swiatek. Very risky on the back foot trying to go up the line.
$15-love.
It may take Swiatek a few extra shots to open up the court, but showing a lot of patience in that rally.
Going back behind Swiatek seems to be a strategy working for Cirstea at the moment.
And a 5 points on second serve. Swiatek has lost all of them. Cirstea is so aggressive with her positioning and her mindset.
Good job there from Swiatek. The return again was aggressive and deep.
30-15.
Needed some quick hands from the pole.
Yeah, she really had to short hop that ball, and the way she produces her forehand, she can get a little bigger take back, or she can shorten up very quickly, and was able to make the adjustment there.
Again, that second serve being dealt with.
30-on.
This is just a lot of pressure to feel every time you go up to the line and you miss your first serve. Cirstea very much in Swiatek's consciousness now.
Well, she'd won 22 of 25 service games this tournament so far, Swiatek, so this would be another blow if she was to go down a double break here.
Use.
Three first serves from Swiatek.
Advantage, Swiatek.
First serves required, and she delivered. Swiatek, so Cirstea 2-1.
Cirstea leads by 2-1.
The proximity to the central business district of this beautiful Melbourne Park precinct and all it offers, looking even better this year than ever if possible.
Love it in. Love 30.
Whatever you can do, I can do better.
Yep.
And Swiatek really responding, giving Cirstea a little taste of what she was throwing out there.
Love 14.
These points, these 3 points have gone very quickly now for Cirstea. Just a minute ago, she was looking like she might get up a double break.
15-14.
Trying to slow this down just a little bit here. Still up against it, facing a couple of break points. Looking at the way Swiatek is trying to return that body serve is a smart one. Jamming Swiatek.
I think wisely going to the forehand as well. Swiatek seems much more comfortable returning off the backhand. The stroke is much less complicated. See there clearly Swiatek preferring the backhand and ball up the middle of the court and elected to move to her right to be able to take it on the backhand. It's been a good comeback from Cirstea from love 40. Swiatek going strength to strength there and having the last word. No hesitation, working at the end of this rally to get the forehand out in front. Disappointed with that miss, had lots of time, positioned herself. Would expect to make that shot more often than not. A couple of unforced errors from Swiatek, but Cirstea, good job from love 40. Holds on. That's Adrian Kruschit there, working with Cirstea. Yeah, it was just good work from Cirstea, not giving up. Using the serve beautifully there to get herself out of trouble. Good play for Swiatek, not allowing Cirstea to reset that point the way she did at the end of the last game.
her stretched out there, going to the one hand and immediately pounced.
Both women in Australia early played some leading
30-11.
events. Cirstea played the Melbourne Somerset and lost in the second round to Anisimova. Played then in Adelaide. Lost first round to Kalinina. Nice kick, getting lots of weight, taking Cirstea off court. So good hold, still down a break though. Cirstea 3-2. 24 minutes of play. It's not a big crowd in here, but they're vocal, they're enjoying it. Why would they be? Cirstea leading 3-2. A lot less spin on her ground strokes, Cirstea, so the ball's getting through the court pretty quickly. A little hurried there. Swiatek.
Yeah, Swiatek likes just a little more time on her forehand. It's part of what made her so lethal on the red clay.
Missed.
30 left.
Mentioned how Cirstea played a couple of lead-in tournaments and Swiatek won. She played in Adelaide, the first Adelaide International. And some good wins, defeated Saville, Fernandez and Azarenka before losing to Barty in the semi-final. One of the forehands of which Chanda was speaking. When she's not rushed, she picks her spots and hits it well. So here it is. She's got lots of time and can deliver.
It's a very different shot for Swiatek when she has just that little extra space away from her body and little additional time to swing out. She's got a bit of a Western grip and gets tremendous spin, but when she's rushed, it can be difficult to get under the ball. You can see at times with her forehand, she kind of finishes above her shoulder a little bit, kind of Rafa-esque, to give herself that little additional spin at the end.
Similar grip as Rafa of the forehand. Good body serve from Cirstea, showing her wiles. Very experienced player.
Cirstea leads by 4 games.
A very good job against the number 7 seed.
This was good early recognition from Cirstea. She went out wide with her serve a few times, and although she was able to hold, Swiatek got some good hits, some good returns off of those serves. So the body serve she changed to has been working.
Still only winning 25% of her points off the second serve, Swiatek at the moment.
I think Swiatek also has recognized that, because the second service game, midway through, she had already thrown in 5 second serves. A few games later, she's only thrown in 3 more. Clearly focusing on getting more first serves in. And even her first serve, Cirstea is looking to cut it off. Kind of read that one, saw it coming, and was ready for it.
A little extra work than she might have anticipated. But backing it up with a nice, technically sound volley. Her serve percentages have increased, and that's helped considerably. Cirstea, they're still in the lead with a break, 4-3. Much cooler, and the crowd's here to enjoy it. So with new balls here, Cirstea.
This is another way to try to rush Cirstea. Swiatek hitting and moving forward, closing off the court, shortening the time that Cirstea has to react.
Love 30.
Very angry with herself there, Swiatek.
15-30.
Yeah, it didn't have to be that good. She kind of lost control of the forehand, got a bit wild with it. It is Cirstea who's under pressure. Got to make her play her way out of it. Even though
15-14.
Cirstea up a break, each game is kind of like a mini battle. And on serve here, Cirstea under pressure.
It's wide, so Swiatek has broken back. She had been threatening,
4
finally
games on.
delivers.
I made some good adjustments there on the return on that last point. When she had love 40 in an earlier Cirstea game, she missed multiple returns into her body. That one, she kind of got a little more spin, a little more height. And able to outlast Cirstea, get back on serve.
Faith in love.
Good pace, the ball's just 1 game old.
30 love.
That's it. Very nicely there, off the record at Swiatek.
Well, the ball kids have got to pay attention with how quickly some of these shots are coming off the players' rackets. Must have broke a string, maybe.
I think so. Maybe not. Just wants a tighter racket, perhaps, tighter tension in the strings. Yeah, that's modus operandi, isn't it? Constantly looking to take the second serve and deal with it.
Yeah, she's not having much trouble with those body serves. Creating space beautifully.
Not quite as
40-15.
strong at end range as her opponent. Swiatek wide on the backhand, open stance, strong core. We'll see her in that position often. Forehand there from Swiatek, was hurried and caught in a call.
Swiatek leads about 5 games to 4. Let first serve.
Yeah, she did such good work. Swiatek getting back on serve, staying focused on her own serve. This is where, though, you start to think about maybe I can win the first set, and it's not where you really want your mind to go.
Furious with herself, just a neutral forehand.
30 love.
Too much depth.
You can see the slight difference, though, just how she was hitting those forehands. Slowed up slightly with the racket head, pulled up on multiple forehands, and that last one just pulling it long. Not quite as fluid here, these first couple of points. Cirstea making her pay. That is a terrific shot.
40 love.
Just leaned into it.
Must have cleared the net by millimeters. It was flat and hard, the highest part of the net.
Yeah, look at how far in. I mean, stepping in front of the baseline.
Hesitated there, Swiatek. I think she
40-15.
was waiting for a call of fault.
Well, this is the type of game, you know, even if you lose it, if you're Swiatek, you want to make your opponent work for it. You don't want to give away a couple of quicker points.
Let for serve.
Tension for Cirstea.
Apologies,
She's able to get up, you know, quickly. 30 love. A couple of quick misses from Swiatek, but now a little more pressure coming into play. A little more tension here. Serving to try to stay in the first set.
Outstanding athleticism from the pole. She had to cover a lot of territory. Did a great job.
Yes.
It wasn't a terrible drop shot from Cirstea, but just maybe a sign of the tension, not wanting to stay in this rally the way she has done beautifully at times in this first set.
Advantage, Cirstea.
Another one of those returns you've got to make. It's the right play, trying to kind of go for a little bit more and be aggressive, but just more margin.
Game
From Cirstea, she was under assault.
5 games on.
Just Swiatek letting the brakes off with that miss of juice off the second serve, and I think the coach was indicating that she should have been up closer inside the baseline, more aggressive, cut down the risk. Things to learn. So 5-all. It's an unusual looking forehand that delivers it beautifully, particularly this off forehand.
Yeah, she's got a quick take back, so not a lot that can go wrong with her backswing, and she gets it very quickly Good contact point just in front.
Love 13.
And Cirstea, after getting out of trouble on her serve, freed up in that first point, and that contributed to that double fault. Swiatek aware of how Cirstea has been jumping all over second serves.
In a slower second, excuse me, a slower first serve there to make sure she didn't have to resort to a second serve. She's become a little hesitant, hasn't really committed to some of her shots the last couple of games, Swiatek, so trouble, love 40.
Fifteen, 14.
Positive energy. Excellent return. So with a little bit of hesitation from Swiatek and some good play from Cirstea, she takes the lead 6-5. It's Cirstea who's attempting to serve for this first set. It's just a beautiful 1-2 play.
15 love.
And Cirstea maybe feeling, seeing Swiatek just blink a bit, and she's going for it, trying to take advantage.
Oh.
That's fantastic. You can't hit a shot much better under pressure, a bit of duress. But just gets her body weight behind this backhand in spite of being pushed out wide.
Full commitment. An excellent game here, serving for the first set. Lots of first serves. A ripping backhand. 3 set points. Self-describes as ambitious, stubborn and happy, and I would suspect she'll be very happy with that first set result. Takes it in 51 minutes, 7-5.
Second set, Swiatek to serve.
In that first set, Swiatek drop serve, didn't get as good a start. Be imperative that she try to change that around. Hold serve here and establish herself early. For Cirstea, you not have a letdown after a tough first set. Sometimes it can take you a game or so to refocus, get past the relief and kind of patting yourself on the back a bit. She did a little bit of that against Pavlyuchenkova in her last round. Lost that second set, you know, pretty routinely. Those are the things you try to learn from when you get to this stage of a major and you're playing better and better players. Try to make those little adjustments from one match to the next.
Defending the serve, the second serve well there, Swiatek. But I do like Cirstea's position on returning serve. She's well inside the baseline again there, so she's trying to take as much time away from Swiatek as possible.
Such a good return, and it's a pretty safe return. Even though Cirstea is hitting it big, it's up the middle of the court pretty much, and a foot or so in front of the baseline.
Better opening game from the Polish. Another good forehand and deep. This was the case with Cirstea last game. And backing up Chanda's comment about how effective that deep return up the middle is at any stage. So early opportunity here for Swiatek. Oh, beautifully defended. For me again, though, Swiatek needs to get closer inside the baseline to make this return. So she's just on the baseline at best. So the ball is taking longer to get to Cirstea. That gives her time to get there and defend. Frustrated.
Just opened up slightly on that forehand, and again, with how she sets up her shot, just that little bit of being off will cause a mishit. She hits with so much spin and has such racket head speed.
Again here, Swiatek. She's behind the baseline by about a metre. I think she should be starting on the baseline and moving forward more. Cirstea's second serve is not that big, 134 Ks. It's at her limit. I think Swiatek has to pressure that department more, show her intent. Well, unforced error there from Cirstea, so
Swiatek leads by 2 games to love.
An opportunity here, 2-love.
Yeah, this is just a start you want to have in a second set after losing the first. This helps you just recommit to the task at hand, refocus. Rewards you a bit for being able to do that.
This is a big difference in return serve position. Again, she was inside the baseline to take that return, hurried her opponent. Much better court positioning. That just builds pressure, as Chanda's mentioned. If someone's really jumping all over your serve, you start to lose confidence. You start ducking your head, looking down early to be ready for the bullet that's coming back. Set the point up so beautifully.
Did everything right, Cirstea did, except execute the very last shot. Nothing is easy at this stage. She was a little far back in the court, and also very aware of Swiatek closing off the court.
Trouble again for Swiatek. If you've just joined us, the first set going the way of Cirstea via a couple of service breaks to just one loss of serve. Played nice and aggressively as the first set reached its conclusion. Swiatek here looking to defend an early break she's been able to achieve in the second. Oh, it's brilliant from Cirstea. Full stretch on the line. She's broken back. 1-2, second set.
By 2 games to 1.
And that inexperience of the number 7 seed is just showing a little. Long way to go yet, though.
It's definitely relative inexperience for Swiatek. Sorana Cirstea won her first title in 2008. Finally, after 13 years, won her second title last year in Istanbul.
Long time between drinks, but credit to her for going the distance. And that's that backhand of which Chandler Rubin has been speaking. It has been devastating.
30 love.
There's just almost no way to defend against it. I mean, this is a nice shot from Swiatek, a little short in the court, and that probably one of the easier backhands that Cirstea has hit up the line.
Backs it up with an ace. Hasn't served that many, just her second for the match.
It's also interesting. Cirstea is trying to get to her second major quarterfinal. Swiatek's trying to get to her third. Not a whole lot experience-wise separating these players at that level.
Hold please, hold please, hold please.
Wow, that was commitment. Decided not to hold back there.
40-15.
I think the coach would be happy with that and suggest a little more of it. Still a little deep though for me. Behind the baseline.
That's been a little bit of the line Swiatek has had to ride a bit, because she needs just a little more time. Even on returns that have been into her body, they've jammed her more just because of how she sets up her shot. So she's not quite as close in as Cirstea, maybe because of it.
Game Cirstea.
Well, she's done well, Cirstea, from love two. She's getting back on track.
Two games on.
I agree with you. Certainly off the forehand, Swiatek has a bigger take back. The backhand, she's a little bit less complicated.
Yeah, even just that quick turn you need on returns where you're close in and really trying to attack the return. Got to have a little quicker turn than Swiatek consistently has on those shots, and certainly that's something she can continue to improve in her game. But it's being tested today against this player on these courts.
Swiatek's success, of course, coming in Paris on the clay. A little slower surface, a little more time, which suits the pole.
These courts, they've been playing quick. I mean, the ball's moving through the air with the heat and the conditions. It bounces up, but it favors players who are hitters of the ball. And Cirstea right now just having the edge in that department.
Karosky there, the coach of Swiatek, concerned.
Ms. Cirstea would like to see a replay of the out call on the right far sideline. 30-15.
Fourth double fault from Swiatek. Most of them have come into the net, and again, for me, she's just dropping ahead a little bit, worried about the return. And when you do that, you tend to bring the serve down into the net.
Left first serve. To 30.
Cirstea has done such a good job of defending the baseline. And some of the shots from Swiatek would push a lot of other players back, but Cirstea just hasn't allowed it. So often she's not giving up the ground Swiatek is used to taking. Just like that, even though Swiatek won that point, and she had a good serve, and that ball was back on her very quickly. She was the one having to push back behind the baseline. That's the pressure Swiatek has continuously been under. It's a good point for her to hold on to.
Number 7 seed, Iga Swiatek, battling hard, has lost the first set, just ahead in the second. This is a good one, 3-2, Cirstea. She's more than matching her credentialed opponent, so this is a good one. 2-3.
Love 15. On.
Buns out of that one.
30-15.
Clear signal with that forehand. And the backhand has been, the supreme shot, but this forehand, he's saying, I'm coming to get you. Not afraid to go after it.
Didn't quite drop down for Swiatek.
40-15.
It's one of the more difficult shots for someone with that grip. If you come in with that Western grip, racket face closed, to get that ball up and down quickly, it's not easy.
Hesitation.
40-30.
Fantastic get on the return from Swiatek, and Cirstea maybe should have taken that out of the air. She had to reset the point there and just didn't get in quick enough. Wasn't sure what she wanted to do.
Point may come back to be a real focal point. Game should have been finished. Instead, we're back at juice. Understanding the significance of this moment.
Advantage, Swiatek.
22 shots.
And physical shots. I mean, both players covering different parts of the halves, and both of them taking a couple of extra deep breaths.
Need to watch the serve time clock here. Cirstea down to 4 seconds. Barely got the serve in time and came up with a good one.
Well, it's so smart of Cirstea to get a first serve in after that long of a point, not overtaxing herself, having to hit 2 serves and putting the ball quicker right back on Swiatek. I mean, they're both a little winded, but you want to keep forcing your opponent that way.
Advantage, Swiatek.
And it just definitely takes a point or two to recover from that 22-shot rally. No way around it. Both these players very fit, but those physical points can be tough.
How aggressive is Swiatek here? Break point, second serve. Oh, that's something she will be furious about. Quite rightly walking away. Trying to give herself extra time to shake off that very wayward return on a critical point.
Yeah, it's one thing to miss it by an inch or so, but that was way out.
No, it's heading out. Terrific point again. Excellent attack and even better defense.
Yeah, That's just something special. The slide from Swiatek, allowing her to stretch out, using every inch there on that backhand. And the recovery coming out of it. Strong with the legs. A nice little action. Good spin on that forehand.
Building pressure now on the Cirstea service game, and she's feeling a little stressed. Makes the break. Very pivotal game, and remembering she had 40-15 in that game and an easy forehand, it may come back to be a very significant moment.
Yeah, it's just been good competing overall, though, from both players. One pushes, the other pushes back. It's been that kind of battle. Swiatek, a slight advantage now in this second set.
Players always looking for a ball that's a little less fluffed up so they can get a little more speed out of it when serving.
Just big hitting. Cirstea has gotten more and more confident with that forehand as this tournament has gone on. Really saw it come into play against Pavlyuchenkova in the last match. She had to go after it, and it's helping her here tonight.
Oh, how good is that? Off the body. Beautifully redirected. Outstanding.
Short backswing, and that has allowed Cirstea to fend off so many of those body serves.
Both players now playing at their very best.
30 on. Ms. Cirstea would like to see a replay of the in-call in the right center.
Swiatek, she knows how important this game is. She's up a break, wants to push home the advantage. Excellent serving when she needed it most. Iga Swiatek, 5-2.
Leads by 5 games to 2.
And the focus of the world at the moment is here on Melbourne Park, and specifically at the moment on Margaret Court Arena. Cirstea serving, trailing 2-5. Double fault sort of taken first in the air, and then what was the positioning?
Well, again, that hesitation, and we saw it, you know, in the last game, 2 games ago, where she wasn't quite inside service line. It's kind of betwixt and between.
Love 13.
It's so important after hitting that drop shot to follow the ball. And Cirstea not coming in, but just moving slightly inside the court, ready to cut it off, whether it was down the line or cross court.
Sergio.
Had a couple of ordinary points to get down love 30 since then. She's come back with a vengeance, Cirstea. This has been a good response.
Game is down.
Very good response. So now the pressure reverting to
Swiatek leads
Swiatek.
by 5 games to 3.
Can she serve out this second set? Fourth round women's singles, of course, for the winner to go through to the quarterfinal stage. That's been so effective, hasn't it, that return?
Love 15.
Yeah, Swiatek just not quite ready for it then. Got to get out of your serve a little quicker if you're Swiatek, throwing in second serves in particular.
Love 13.
Again, just a really duck of the head well in advance of the contact point and almost framing that second serve, the pressure of the Cirstea return, building.
A few nerves coming to play for Cirstea. Missed that by 5, 6, 7 feet, and she's been hitting those returns so well.
Oh. No better time than to come up with a perfectly directed first serve. Nice and aggressive with that last shot, Swiatek. So set point.
Yes.
Still winning a very low number of points on the second serve, Swiatek. 24% of points for the match. It's been the area that Cirstea has really been so dominant and endeavoring to continue to be so.
Yeah, just 3 of 13 in this set. 1 behind second serves.
Free hitting.
Advantage, Swiatek.
Swiatek, a second set point. Big fight back from the Polish.
By 6 games to 3, 1 set.
It's been quite the battle. We've got more to come. 1 set apiece. Serve clock right down to the last couple of seconds.
Love.
One of the things that Cirstea did well in her last round was after losing the second set, immediately got right back to focused tennis and was able to get an early lead in that match. Looking to try to do the same thing here.
Oh, a bit fortunate.
30-15.
There's that serve again from Cirstea, hard and into that right hip of Swiatek, the forehand side, where she can't quite get away as quickly, can't swing freely at that shot. It's a pretty good target hitting from Cirstea.
Well, you're lucky yourself then, so that's fair enough.
First game, final set.
Oh, redirected to perfection.
30 love.
Well, it's been important throughout this match for both players to be willing to go into the open court first opportunity, and Swiatek is showing how beautifully she can hit the backhand when she connects that way.
$30-15.
She's flexible, Swiatek.
30-all.
This is a la Kim Clijsters.
I don't recall you ever doing that.
You would not recall it.
It didn't happen?
Did not happen.
Oh, they're working each other over, aren't they? Every part of the court being used.
Another one of those rallies that can test the lungs. Cirstea bringing Swiatek in all over the court. Swiatek just staying firm.
Well, this looks like it's going to be something special as we run towards the end of this match. Early stages in the third set. Both players looking to push home an advantage. Neither one successful in doing so as yet. Swiatek, of course, the best Polish player ever. Polish player, male or female, to win a Grand Slam title. Radwanska did reach the final of Wimbledon 2012.
singles title without dropping a set. It was spectacular tennis for 2 weeks.
A little good fortune, but it was one of those shots that if it cleared the net, I think was going to be a winner anyhow. So, sort of deserved.
Looking
like a comfortable hold here for Cirstea. That's how it plays out. So no break of serve early in the third set. Cirstea 2-1. Just missed.
15. Ms. Cirstea would like to see a replay of the in-call on the right service line.
You had to wonder why Swiatek didn't just crash the boards there. When she saw Cirstea about to be stretched out, she hesitated.
She just stayed in this position thinking maybe it was going long instead of being up and active and, as you said, going forward. Now it's a bit late.
This could have been a much simpler game with that last point, how she started it, and now all of a sudden she's in a fight. Much more tension in this one.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Cirstea looking to take her opportunities. Swiatek feeling the stress.
Yeah, that one dropped just enough, and Swiatek hit it shorter, and Cirstea took advantage.
The backhand has been nothing other than a weapon. And if not a weapon, it's been successful in setting up some opportunities.
Yeah, Cirstea has shown time and time again that she can handle that shot with interest.
This is going to be the first break of this third set. Not quite.
Yes.
This is a real help to Swiatek. A couple of quick misses from Cirstea.
Punishing ground strokes into each corner, keeping Swiatek totally off balance, having to defend.
Sometimes I think Swiatek feels like she's got to rush towards the end of some of these points when she could stay in it a little bit longer. Those balls that are a little bit higher and deeper, it gives her more time, plus it decreases the risk. But good defense by Cirstea, another break opportunity.
Oh, on the line.
Cirstea would like to see
wants to
a
look at it, but she's not going to.
Right.
She's not going to get a change.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'd want to play Cirstea on a backcourt. There's a few of these.
It's just hoping, I think.
Yeah, I mean, there was no space between the ball and the line. And she's pointing outside the line.
Yes.
When you want to see it badly enough, that's what happens, and she wanted desperately for that to be out. Cirstea, not to be.
Advantage, Cirstea.
Just long. Good consistency from Cirstea and recovery after that last point. A little frustrated that she didn't get the call she thought she should get, but really reset quickly.
A good shot towards her support box there was Swiatek feeling the stress, feeling the heat. Big point, big game. Been working at it for 9-10 minutes. Oh, she's made this as well. That's courageous.
Just beautifully struck from Swiatek. And this ball was straight and true up the line. That is not easy to do. Lots of times it tails off slightly, but can't get more accurate than that.
But the first return that she's missed when the serve's been directed at the body.
Swiatek.
He curled in and kept chasing Cirstea, so beautifully directed.
Tennis, though, from Cirstea. These tight moments, that is what's going to get her over the finish line if she can keep doing it.
Yeah, it's a case of whatever you can do, I can do just as well.
Swiatek has proven that she has confidence in big moments. Her first title was a Grand Slam. That takes a special player.
Oh, she's missed, just overplayed, so it took around 11.5 minutes to get a result in the fourth game of this third set.
2 games on.
So getting a fresh sweatlet. Working hard out there. It's still warm, even though it's heading towards 9 p.m. here in Melbourne.
And they've already been on court over 2 hours. And it's still earlier stages here in this third set. We've had some physical rallies. And, you know, both players just going at it every shot. I mean, there's really no balls where you can kind of relax and get comfortable.
New balls in play. Who will handle them the better?
15 left. On. 15-13.
Just with these balls being new, I think it will be Cirstea who'll struggle a little bit initially to control them. She hits with a little less spin than Swiatek. She's going to be in trouble here. 1 second left.
Time violation warning, Miss Cirstea.
Outstanding, absolutely outstanding. The depth in that rally from Swiatek was beyond belief.
15-14. Cirstea is just giving her team, her player box, the business. They can't, of course, have a dialogue back and forth, but
just take it on the chin.
They've been pretty stoic.
Yeah, hurry up here. She's going to, just in time. Oh, she's full of anger, but boy, that was some sort of shot. It was going in.
30-14.
It was going out. There was not going to be a second shot. Just losing her way emotionally. Cirstea, Swiatek with the break, 3-2 in Melbourne after 9 p.m. Anyone here watching this match, or even in the outer environments, will be engrossed. Swiatek, 3-2 with a break.
Miss Swiatek would like to see a replay of the in-call on the right baseline.
I mean, both players are sort of using every inch of the line. Some of these shots have just tipped the back of the white.
Love 15. On.
Quick point at this stage is like gold. Hasn't had many aces, but that's rather timely. 1 for this set, 2 for the match. She's really mixed up the backhand return. She is very aggressive cross-court, but happy to change it up, go down the line. This is good stuff from Cirstea. She's regrouped emotionally. play with backhand. So is this where
30,
Cirstea
40.
breaks straight back? Well, wonderful effort. Certainly with the ball striking, but the ability emotionally to shake off the disappointment.
3 games on.
It was very visible in the previous game. So we're back on serve again.
Love the team. Love 13. Love 14.
Pretty good game here at Swiatek. Again, just the disappointment of losing her last service game has been discarded immediately. She's got back straight into focusing on this game. She's got herself 3 more breakback points, and there's been plenty of them for both players. Good stuff. Has Swiatek broken this spirit yet of Cirstea? Perhaps 4-3, final set.
Swiatek leads by 4 games to 3.
So their girl, Iga, is serving with a break, 4-3.
Let her serve.
Oh. Hasn't used that short angle a lot, but that was a gem.
Finish from Swiatek. That's kind of the picture moment. She held that volley. It just put herself in perfect position. Nice adjustment to get up to the net. Hold the pose.
that's probably part of the coaching technique. overly aggressive, perhaps.
40 love.
Just out of her comfort zone. So it's been a very productive couple of games for Swiatek.
Far inside the court,
Yeah.
Cirstea was.
40, 15.
So Serena Williams, like in the way she came forward, took the ball so early. Still got work to do. Just backing off now, Cirstea. Short second serve, getting what it deserved.
40, 13.
Swiatek has this slight pause in her swing, the take back of her right arm, and sometimes that just doesn't give her the flow. That ball goes a little short. Cirstea all over it.
And that's a big serve, and that first serve was definitely the order of the play.
Swiatek leads by 5 games to 3.
That first serve has maybe been the MVP in this match. Certainly for Swiatek. So many more options. She gets that first serve in.
Love 15.
Cirstea's just been rushing more these last couple of games, and that backhand again off her racket much too quickly.
Outstanding foot speed, keeping her alive, and then the execution of the cross-court ball really doing the damage. So
Love 13.
the finishing line for Swiatek is in sight.
Left first serve. Left first serve.
Oh, she's just fallen apart in the last couple of games. Cirstea just trying to push a little bit too hard. The areas have been flowing, so 3 match points for Swiatek. She's made it.
One-set match, Swiatek. Two
Real
sets to
maturity
one,
on
5-7,
display here for
6-3,
this young
6-2.
Polish player who expects so much of herself, and on this occasion she has delivered. 6-3 in the final set. She goes through to the quarterfinals.
This was so impressive from Iga Swiatek, taking a few moments after that hard-fought win